Hello, this is the Xerophobic73 channel. Sony made a huge E3 2019 reveal last week, and it came with massive implications for the PS5 and the company's next-gen PlayStation release date and announcement. As the working week came to a close, PlayStation fans learned some rather shocking news that the company would not be appearing at E3 in 2019. Whilst it goes without saying that it is an incredibly big deal, the added knowledge that this will be the first E3 in 24 years without Sony, and this really puts the decision into an even sharper focus. For anyone who missed the news, Sony told Game Informer that the company would not activate or hold a press conference around the E3 2019. But then when Sony when Sony say they're skipping E3, they're not just talking about press conferences, they mean the whole kit and caboodle, because they are not planning to exhibit anything on this year's show floor. Following this announcement, as you might expect, there was a flurry of anger, opinions, and quite a few suggestions that a decision had been made linked to Sony, that they are plotting some sort of vague plan for the potential reveal of the Sony PS5 release date. At the time, there was a lot of discussion that's simply conjecture while unsubstantiated opinions, but there was, however, one piece of news which got lost in the noise end of the Sony announcement. Now, just prior to Sony's announcement on Game Informer, a user on Reddit by the name of Rathnicookie4 had already leaking the information before anyone else in the world. However, the Reddit leaker didn't just correctly predict, who was honestly predicting this before it got revealed. The same source was also very revealing about a whole lot of other Sony info and the fact that they were pulling out. Allegedly, we have less to do with Sony and many gamers to show off. Everything that we do at Sony is trying to concentrate on the next generation PlayStation 5 console. Providing more details, the leaker suggested that Sony will return with a new PlayStation Experience PSX event in 2019, where there would be a reveal of the PS5. It is possible that, however, this could be a small reveal to tease the console early in the year. In addition, the Redditor went on to suggest that the PS5 release date at the time of writing could still be around 1.5 years from now. But developers currently have access to development kits which are already being described as a monster, and you can quote that. It is worth noting that there are many incredible connections within the industry that upon writing out the news of Sony's no-show at E3. Now, based on conversations with developers across the industry, I expect that the PlayStation 5 could be released by 2020, and the publisher skipping E3 2019 certainly could point to that. Now, assuming this 1.5 years release date is correct, would not only explain why Sony are looking to skip E3, but more importantly, such a time frame would allow for Sony to release their last few big Sony PS4 exclusive games that have already been teased. Currently, the lineup of exclusives games includes The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding. But even then, we wouldn't be surprised to see all three of the above games also on the PS5 at launch, either in some sort of backwards compatibility, or even a new PS5 release with even higher graphical fidelity. Now, Microsoft, by comparison, has already confirmed in response that they will be attending E3 2019. And even then, we could see the first official info about Microsoft's next generation console, currently known as Xbox Scarlett. Exact information about Xbox Scarlett is a little more sketchy for the time, with some suggestions that Microsoft could look to leverage the power of the cloud, which certainly makes sense if they're gonna go all diskless. According to the past report, which had been leaked, and accurate Microsoft information before, Xbox Scarlett is a hybrid project which will feature both a cloud-based box that streams content directly from the internet to a more traditional piece of hardware, more generally recognizable as a home console. Either way, we suspect that the Xbox looking to make amends for the poor run of this generation, and Sony is keen not to rest on its laurels. Amid constant talk of Xbox One X being the most powerful console on the market, we could also see that there's an awful lot coming over the next 12 months. So Sony might be skipping E3 2019, but don't think that the company's rumors about the PS5 or any of the competitors at Xbox will be staying silent throughout the year. Quite the contrary, I would say. So some interesting news, because obviously them pulling out doesn't mean that they are going to be quiet. There's a lot going on at Sony, which is good news. For more news and the like, stay tuned to the Xenophobic 73 channel. Hit the notifications tab for constant updates and also be the first to hear of new content on the channel. Hit a like if you like the videos, and to show your support, hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks very much for listening, and I will see you on the next video. Take care of yourselves now.